Mary Beale is an artist who we've been profoundly attached to over many, many years. 4 or 5 years ago, we were told by a leading researcher and art historian that we are in the very place, the very footprint of where Mary Beale, the great artist, worked. And clearly this was the moment, therefore, to have an exhibition of her work. Mary Beale is such an uplifting example of transcendency. She lived in a period when women weren't particularly expected, particularly in the middle class and upper middle class, to work. And she did, and she was the figurehead of the family. What's so exciting about Mary Beale is she didn't just serve society, she didn't just do great portraits of dignitaries, but her legacy is so potent in the form of these more informal images. You could almost describe them, many years, decades before their time, as romantic images of her husband Charles, of her children, Charles Jr. and Bartholomew. So this to me is arguably the most affecting picture in the exhibition. And it's really early, one of the earliest images by Mary Beale. And it represents her husband. This is Mary painting Charles, but she's playing. And this is what makes her so interesting as an artist. This is a character piece. She's managed to get Charles to dress up in a fur cap. I can't help feeling, and this is a probably relatively speedily done sketch on paper, a tangible feeling of connection. And that's what makes Mary Beale so special. Not just as a woman artist, but as all artists of the 17th century working in England, in the way that she manages to express emotion, attachment, feeling. I mean, she's very special when it comes to these more domestic images. The thing that's really struck me about Mary Beale, and this exhibition has helped really solidify that thought, is her variety. She could do great civic images like this. She could do society, men and women living together. She could do a bit of grandeur when it was required. But also, and so crucially, because I think this really defines her as an artist, is those tender, informal images of children. She had a range of professional and emotional response that you don't really find with other artists in 17th century England. As an artist of the 17th century, I think she's ahead of the game.